What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to do a little bit of a tool upgrade on the miter saw right here. I bought something which is really awesome. It's in this box. I'm pretty excited about, as you know in the title. We're going to be upgrading the miter saw just a little bit. That way, every time I hit the miter saw button, right there, every time I turn that on, the little shop vac down there underneath the shelf will turn on at the same exact time. I bought this on Amazon. This is a little relay switch that you plug into your outlet, and then you plug your miter saw into this as well as the shop vac that you're using. You can do this with anything. You could put your sander once you flip your sander on, or a CNC machine or something along that lines. Anytime that turns on, the vacuum will turn on as well at the same time. So what we're going to do is, let me show you this real quick. So in the box, it's a very simple hookup. There's nothing crazy at all to hook this up. It's just a really short wire, because this is what's actually going to plug into your outlet. And then this right here is, as you can see, the outlets that you're going to plug everything into. You can plug your shop vac or your vacuum, whatever you have, into this top one, and then you can have multiple tools into this. So if you have, let's say, two different sanders with a Y connector into your shop vac, you can have, once those turn on, your vacuum is going to turn on. Or if you have like a piped system, you can have your miter saw and then run a different hose to your sander or your table saw or whatever, and every time that turns on, it's going to turn on the vacuums. When you turn it off, the vacuum will shut off as well. It has right here a little on-off switch, so automatic is at the top right there. That's the on position. So basically, when you turn it on, it's going to bypass, and then you're off, which is right there. The other things it comes with is this little mount. So if you don't want to screw this into the wall, you just have this little sticky back and hook it into the back of your relay switch. So you're just going to put that in here, and then it'll hang perfectly without having to use this, which you can screw directly into the wall as well. And then this plug could go in there. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and put it down. Just going to plug it in, set it down, because it's kind of hidden. It doesn't have to be mounted or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up, plugged in, and then give it a test. Here we go. Alright guys, so what I decided to do is just put this into the wall right here, just to hold it up, because I got a bunch of stuff down here. So I figured I'd just put a little screw in here and hold that up. I got my vacuum plugged into here. I have my miter saw plugged into this one right here. I have it in the auto position. So let's go ahead down and see how this thing works, and see if it actually controls with the miter saw and the vacuum at the same time. Alright, now that I got the switch installed, let's come down here. Now the second that I pull onto the trigger of my saw, there is the trigger. It should automatically kick on the vacuum. So let's see, Alright, the vacuum is in the on position right there, and it's not doing anything. So we are on. Alright, let's go ahead and see what happens. So what it did was, let's see. Oh, I didn't touch anything. Let's try that one more time. All right, saw is off. Blade is not spinning. And the vacuum turned off. So there is seems like maybe like a 3 or 4 second delay for that switch, which is pretty awesome. So now that means that if I'm ready to cut something, it's in the on position at all times. And the vacuum turns off automatically. I don't need to reach down under here and fumble for an on-off switch like I was used to do. I kind of had to reach in there and try to find the off switch and then turn it off and turn it back on. It was kind of a pain in the butt. So now with that switch, I think that this is going to be pretty awesome. That thing cost me, I believe it was $36.99 on Amazon. So what I'm going to do is I'll put a link in the description below. All right, guys, what I'm probably going to do is get a second one for 35 bucks because I have a vacuum here, which is attached to my belt sander right here. And the same thing. When I turn that on, I have to reach down here and turn that off, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. It'd be really nice, and those are some tools that I use a lot, so it'd be really nice that all I have to do is flip it on. It's always, once I flip that on, then it's going to automatically kick on the vacuum. So what I'm going to do is put a link again in the description below. So if you're interested in purchasing this for 35 bucks, I highly recommend it already. It's going to be a time saver. Pretty awesome. All right, guys, that is it. That is the video of the day. If you like this video, go down below, give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel for more tools, CNC, laser engraving, and all that other cool stuff. But until that next video, make sure y'all do one thing. Stay awesome. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.